In this video, I'm going to show you how to blur in Krita using the easiest methods. Whether you want a quick permanent blur or a non-destructive blur, you can adjust later. If you're painting, editing an illustration, softening an area, or hiding details, this is a super useful skill to know. And if this tutorial helps you out, make sure to hit like and subscribe for more quick Krita tutorials just like this. Let's jump in. First, open your artwork in Krita and make sure the layer you want to blur is selected in the Layers docker. Krita gives you a few different ways to blur, and the one you choose depends on how flexible you want the result to be. The fastest method is a permanent blur, which applies directly to the layer. The best method for most people is a filter mask because it lets you change or remove the blur later without damaging your original image. Let's start with the permanent blur method. To do this, go up to the top menu and click Filters. Then go to Blur. Inside this menu, you'll see different blur options. The most common one is Gaussian Blur, which creates a smooth and natural looking blur. If you want a motion effect, you can choose Motion Blur, which lets you set the angle and distance to make it look like something is moving. If you want something that feels more like camera depth of field, Lens Blur is another great option. After you choose the blur type, a settings window will pop up. If you picked Gaussian Blur, use the slider to increase or decrease the blur radius until it looks right. A small radius gives a soft, subtle effect, while a larger radius creates a much stronger blur. Once you're happy with the preview, click OK to apply it. Just remember, this method changes the layer directly, so it's best for situations where you are sure you want the blur permanently. Now let's go to the better method for most workflows, the non-destructive blur using a filter mask. This is recommended because it gives you much more control. If you make a mistake, want to change the strength later, or only want blur in certain areas, this is the method to use. To add a filter mask, go to the Layers docker and right-click on the layer you want to blur. From the menu, choose Add, then select Filter Mask. Krita will open a list of available filters. From there, choose Gaussian Blur, or whichever blur type you want to use. Once the filter mask is added, the blur will be applied to that layer, but the original artwork stays intact underneath. What makes this so useful is that you can edit the mask anytime. If the blur feels too strong, just adjust the filter settings. If you want the blur only in certain areas, you can paint on the mask itself. A black brush will hide the blur in the areas you paint over, while white brings it back. That means you can blur one part of your drawing and keep the rest perfectly sharp, all without permanently altering the layer. This is especially helpful for things like backgrounds, soft focus effects, blurred text, smudged edges, or hiding details while you keep the original artwork safe. If you're working on a project where you may need to revise things later, the filter mask is usually the smartest choice. So quick recap. If you want a fast permanent blur, go to Filters, then Blur, and choose something like Gaussian Blur. If you want a blur you can edit later, right-click your layer, add a filter mask, and apply Gaussian Blur there instead. That way you can always come back and fine-tune the result. That's the simple way to blur in Krita. If this tutorial helped you, please give it a like, subscribe for more Krita tips, and let me know in the comments what you want to learn next. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.